What's up to all you glorious people? Brother Dan here, and this video is going to be a continuation of the book of life. We're on to chapter 3. And I make these videos because I want you to get an idea that these are more than messages that Dan Prok human self is coming up with. This is information, knowledge, wisdom that is flowing through me into the world, and I'll package it, make books, and lots of things that can help people with this wisdom. But I just want to put it out there in the world like this, so you get an idea of like, okay, this is real divine stuff flowing through Dan. Now, I'll tell you this much. I'm living it now. I'm living the messages in these books. The book of love, the book of light, and the book of heaven. I'm living those concepts. And life is magnificent. Magnificent in all sorts, so many different ways that life could be magnificent. It's magnificent. And I'm sharing that with you. So get the first 3 books. They're on Amazon. Links to buy the books are below this video. And when you love the books, make a review on Amazon, post something creative on social media that lets other people know about these beautiful books and how they've helped your life, and get that vibration and energy, creating the whole earth matrix that we live in to align with love, light, glory, beauty, heaven, perfection, masterpiece. Boom, masterpiece. All right, the book of life, chapter 3. I just breathe in and then I get out of the way. The book of life. The words of Jesus Christ, chapter 3. Channeled by Daniel Prok. Life everlasting. Life. Eternity. And oneness with the creator of all that is. That is your life. Your life is eternal. Your life is everlasting. As your unification with the creator of all that is eternal and everlasting. There is no separation from God. God is within. And God is also in all aspects of your life, from the core of your being to the furthest expansion of creation that you could try to imagine with your human mind. And from whatever, and from that place where you imagine that expansion to be, there is more. Because God is eternal. God is everlasting. God is omniscient. God always has been and always will be. And your connection and unification with God, the Almighty Creator of the heavens and the earth, and of the highest realms of the heavens and of all of creation. You are forever unified with the Creator. And that is divine truth. Although you may have learned from religious teachers, from parents, from society, and from a variety of other ways that you learn concepts during this lifetime, that you choose, yes, choose to believe to be true. You have learned many discordant thought process. You have learned many discordant ideas and concepts from the environment that you have been raised in, that you grew up in, that molded and shaped who you believe yourself to be, that molded and shaped what you believe, that molded and shaped the ways that you believe society works, that molded and shaped the way that you perceive relationships to be, friendships to be, that molded and shaped your life. But I want you to know and to believe and to have the perceptions and perspectives of life as God has always viewed your life. And when you change those thought processes, emotional patterns, beliefs, perspectives, perceptions, when you change the way that your mind and your mental body operate and function to create your life as they are creating your life, those aspects of you do contribute to creating your life and the way that you experience your reality. But many of those thought processes, perceptions, perspectives, beliefs, and the subconscious programming that you have received are not in alignment with your divinity, are not in alignment with God, are not in alignment with love, are not in alignment with unconditional love, which is love that is expressed and experienced regardless of the condition of your life or the condition of life. Your life is an everlasting, ever-evolving masterpiece that you have the gift of experiencing within your human body and within what you will now define as your human divinity. Your human self and your divine self as one self. Your beautiful, glorious, magnificent, and wonderful life. In a beautiful, glorious, magnificent, and wonderful world. And it is the world that you experience in that way because you choose to believe that it is that way. You choose to describe it that way. You choose to know that from the core of your being, it always has been and always will be that way. And you recondition and reprogram those discordant patterns of your life to be divine, in all caps. Your divinity. The divinity that you experience when you embrace a loved one. The divinity that you experience when you smile. And someone that you may have never seen before smiles back at you with joy. And the two of you hold, and the two of you gaze into one another's eyes for just a few moments. That is God's beauty made manifest in your life. That is God's glory made manifest in your life. That is the gift of life. And the more that you realize that those gifts are in every moment of creation, and you look for those gifts and you see those gifts that are always there, and you condition your physical senses to experience those gifts all day long, over and over and over and over and over and over again, from moment to precious moment. Your life everlasting is your eternal life. And when you live in this present moment, connecting completely to your divinity and seeing life and hearing life and touching and tasting, feeling life, and smelling life. Insert that. And when everything you do and everywhere that you go and every move that you make and every breath that you take is that glorious, glorified, beautiful, precious, wonderful, magnificent, eternal life. Why would you ever want your human life to end? Exclamation point. You would want to live as your human self and your human divinity in the Garden of Eden. In the Garden of Eden and its purest perfection. Living in heaven on earth, being heaven on earth, as you are heaven, right there on earth. And as you experience this moment as heaven on earth, and the next moment as heaven on earth, and you shine God's light into the next moment of heaven on earth, and you experience the next moment with a burst of God's love, then you glorify the next moment of heaven on earth. And you experience the highest realms of the heavens, and that is amplified, glorified, magnified, and expanded within. And you experience that in this beautiful moment. You will never want your human life to end. Exclamation point. And why would it end? Question mark. When your life is eternal. Life everlasting is life with no beginning and no end. Life everlasting is life with no beginning and no end. This beautiful, precious present moment, which is eternal. It is always right now, and you are always right here. Your eternal life is right here and right now. Your glorious life is right here and right now. Your beautiful life is right here and right now. Your happy, fun, joyful life is right here and right now. Your life is everlasting. Your beautiful, glorious, magnificent life is everlasting, is eternal, is now and is forevermore. As your connection to and oneness with the Creator of all that is everlasting, is eternal, and is now and is forevermore. I bless you with eternal life, as God has always intended. I bless you with eternal life and the gift of this present moment. And it is self-sustained, and it is now and forevermore. Life everlasting. your life is everlasting. Exclamation point. Thank you again for being here. Bless you so much. Make sure I'm going to stay in this feeling for a long time and also handle some things to guide you. Make sure you get copies, buy copies of the Book of Love, Book of Light, and Book of Heaven, all through Amazon.com. If you have a group or organization or church or school or club or anything, or a group of friends that you want to get a bulk, like buy a bunch of books, we can get them to you at big discounts. Because I want to get these books to you more than anything. I want it to be that whatever financial resources that you have access to, that is enough for you to get books for yourself and your loved ones so they can be blessed with these books. Because as you read these books and live these books, every aspect of your being will align with love, light, and heaven. You will live love, light, and heaven. You will be God's glory, God's beauty, God's love, and light and heaven. You are that, you will live that, and you will transform the world around you from that truth. So I love you. God bless you. I'll see you in the next video. Comment, like, subscribe, notifications, all that good stuff. All right. God bless you. Enjoy your day.